What up, people? Who's with me tonight? It's not going to be just me, all right? Hopefully, we got people coming in slowly but surely, hopefully. If not, it's your girl, Gina, repping the Bay. Well, I rep the Bay. But I don't just talk Bay teams. We talking all kinds of shit tonight. So right now we're watching Monday Night Football. We got the Texans versus Dallas in Dallas, AT&T Stadium. So Texans are up 7 with the score being 17-10 in the second quarter with 3.5 minutes left. We got Christian in the chat. So first of all, welcome to Sports Laugh and Chill Show. My computer is a little off right now. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see if I can get some to elevate it a little bit. Fix this. What's up, Christian? Hello to the Queen. All hail Queen. Well, that's so nice of you. Thank you very much. One of the queens, I guess. One of the queens, not the queen. I'm sure we've got one of our queens watching, Miss Debbie. She's, I'm sure, here. Hopefully, we can get everyone else to join in. I know we haven't been on in a minute. I was on a little vacay. I was in another state. I was in Arizona. I actually placed a bet. I placed a bet, an NBA bet, and I lost, but I did place a bet, and it was good. Rod, do you need me to pull you in? Okay. Rod! Ooh, your background!
Still on vacation in my head.
Oh, shit. That's dope. Look at that. Oh, my God. I want to go right now.
I done took 2 weeks off, so y'all gonna have to fill me in, man.
Oh my God. Seriously. Well, I was just telling whoever's out there listening, I was in Arizona, a couple weeks ago, and I placed a bet on an NBA game because I went to the Suns versus Blazers game, so I went to Footprint Center.
Right on.
And had a great time, mostly by myself, because the person I was with was completely falling down drunk, intoxicated, like the max. But I had placed a bet, and I bet on the point spread, and those fucking Suns, man, they were up 13, right? The point spread was at 12.5. So I was like, okay, come on. They got it. They were at it. They were at 13, 14, 17 points. Then all of a sudden, the fucking lead starts dwindling. And I'm like, no. So I lost. I had 80 on it, man. Fuck. If I had just bet on the money line, I would have been good. But that's no fun. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So,
what up, Christian? What up, everybody who out there? I'm back. So,
Rod.
What up, Shell? I think since I was gone, we went 1-1. CMC came back from what I was told, and I heard we were supposed to win. So I don't know. I think we won in Tampa Bay, right? I'm dead serious when I say I didn't see nothing. I saw.
It's probably better off that way. Yeah. Oh, good for you, Shell. Damn. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, hit that like button, you guys. The more likes we get, the better we become. You know, we algorithm peaks, and then we can get our little shit going. What's up, Steve?
Hey, shout out to Steve. Hey, Steve out there in them Twitter X streets, boy. I see he out there slaying, boy. Pause. But I see him out there doing his thing, and I'm like, hey, man.
It's my boy.
I know what Steve going through, man. Hey, welcome to the dark side, brother.
That's right.
Well, when you don't get along, boy, with the others,
Right.
man, I asked one little simple question.
Damn
What up,
it,
dude?
man.
What up?
He's,
What up?
look at he's starting that fire early.
Well,
He's rubbing his sticks together. Pause.
yeah.
Hey, for those 49er delusionals out there, for those minor delusionals, man, it's tough to keep the faith these days.
Faith?
Hey,
there are only two faiths
man.
I know, and you know them very well. So
when it comes to faith, I know.
Same Christian.
I'm talking to the delusionals. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't talking to the people that understand what's going on. I'm
Yeah.
talking to the delusionals.
Why you think I took 2 weeks off?
those ones that just be like, so faithful. What do you think we're going to be next?
In the loser bracket.
They call like me, Rod, and Steve, and other people. Look at my little headline banner. You see that? In the white part? Read it.
Bandwagoner since 81. Well, yeah.
Right?
You bandwagoner fans, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a bandwagoner.
You guys that just want to jump on and be like, woo! I like the red and gold. Woo!
Be relevant. I was told by my boy Marcus.
Let's be relevant, man. I mean, shit.
Shout out to Marcus. Marcus told me that we've been on the drought for 10 years. I said, bullshit, boy. We've been on the drought for 30. This man got enough nerve to say that dumb shit.
Super Bowl losing streak.
What's up, Jordan?
Y'all lost to the Chiefs.
Ross still on vacation mode. I love it.
Yeah. I want to go where that's at.
That was Grand Turk.
Lost to the Chiefs. Super Bowl losing streak.
And whoever made the song made it a straight bop. I'm
like,
seriously.
But I'm like, why am I riding to this?
Right, it's a hit. It's a hit. I mean, the beat, dog. Like, it was one of them. It's definitely one of them bop rider songs, boy. Because the beat go. I'm like, forget the trash lyrics. I mean, the beat go kind of hard.
The beat goes crazy. Hey, you got to play it. You got to play it while you're driving, though. You got to. I'm telling you. Hey, the speakers were bumping. Speakers were bumping.
I have not played that riding in the whip already. That has been on repeat for several weeks. What?
Oh my gosh!
That thing gets much play in the whip. Much play. I'm like, golly, man, this is. Hey, dog. When I saw Geno scramble.
Oh my God.
Tell me about it, because I don't know.
Because I just knew somehow, some way that the 49ers would pull it out because Seattle sucks. And then I realized I realized the Rams do too. Huh. Yeah, we beat them. And then I realized, well, they had Arizona down too. They beat them. So what difference does it make? What difference does it make if Seattle sucks? It doesn't matter. I know one thing. I know one thing. If the 49ers lose one more division game, it's over. Just one.
But it's over now. What are we
Right?
talking about?
Whoa, right. Hold on. I know you think that, but the 40 whiner delusionals, they don't. They're still talking about if we win next week, we can be tied for first. Doc, listen, man. You can't make this up, dog. Hey, this is how I know that the organization of the 49ers is after my boy Grant. This is how I know.
Not Grant Cohn.
Hey, yesterday,
We can call Grant wannabes. I saw that rod too. They're calling us Grant wannabes.
Hey, Grant, after every either win or loss, or I know for damn sure loss, there's going to be
five of those this year.
There's going to be an instant reaction where he films or records at the stadium still, right? Mm-hmm. Bruh, when he was trying to do that doggone instant reaction yesterday, no signal. No, when I say no signal, if the 49ers are tampering with the Wi-Fi system in the stadium, they was absolutely doing it yesterday when he was trying to do an instant reaction show. You couldn't get on. And those aren't recorded. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the instant reaction. Dog, I tried several times to get on and hear this man cook, and they just would not allow it. They would not allow it. They would. The 49ers was like, man, fuck this nigga, man. Hey, you ain't filming on our. I don't give a damn. You're going to take this instant reaction to your car, but you ain't doing it in Levi Stadium. And they was not playing, dog. Like, none. I would be surprised if anybody was able to hear his instant reaction yesterday because there was no signal for him. And I knew he knew where it was coming from. I know it. My mans, they said, you're not doing it anymore, Grant. Not on our turf. Have your instant reaction somewhere else. Because when the game was over, he was able to get on and do a quick one right after the game. Not later on when he was setting up like he normally does. No, they wasn't having none of that. None of that. Man, I saw some of the y'all regulars yesterday because, the meltdown just happens down the page. The meltdown is just hilarious to see, man. And I saw some of the other guys where they was just like, man, I'm not even mad. This is not even going to be a mad rant. It just is what it is at this point. And Kyle, Kyle's just going to do what Kyle wants to do.
Niner Nick was like that.
Hey, Jordan, I don't know if you caught it or not, but your man Kyle Shanahan said that Brock is able to change the plays at the line. However, he gives him 2 plays to choose from. So if that first one don't look good, yeah, you can audible, but you're going to audible to the second play that I gave you because, hey.
That's commonplace.
Hey, if that first one doesn't work, clearly this second one will.
Yeah, I mean, that's commonplace, though. Like
Barbershop in the house. What up, Trey?
That's how they work. Stanford used to have 3.
Well, Kyle needs to have several because, I mean, and this is what's so funny to me to hear people be like, yeah, Brock can be your little puppet right now while he ain't the man.
Was a nice upset.
Why he ain't the man. But the moment he get that paycheck, Kyle, you have a new boss now. You have a new boss now. Mr. Irrelevant has just become very relevant.
Hey, real
Thanks,
talk. Can I say
Fernando.
this? And I'm about to shake up some shit, but I don't care. I would
Ooh.
franchise tag. I would franchise tag Brock, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is me talking. I don't speak for nobody else. I don't believe in Kyle Shanahan. He ain't won me shit, and his quarterback right now is Brock Purdy. So if you're gonna bring in a new coach, you need to know what you're getting yourself into. So honestly, next year will be my last year for sure with Kyle Shanahan before I move on. But I'll franchise tag Brock Purdy. That's just my personal opinion. Carry on.
Shout out to our
Hey,
Twitch
no,
watcher,
I mean,
Diggs BTV7. What up,
is
Twitch?
it time? Is next year franchise for him? Would he be a free agent after next year, or is it
Yeah.
just getting the deal out the way?
He still has another year. He still has a year left.
So so you don't even have to franchise him.
Oh, then even better. Give him his fifth. Let him see what's gonna happen.
I mean, they're just let them play out. Let them play out. Let them play it out, because you're gonna pay him about $60 million.
But Bill Nye, I agree. I just brought in my own. See, when you go against the grain, how what it just no. Wait, this isn't it. This is what I know that. I know Kyle will be here the next 2 years, unless something drastically changes. So I'm good. I already know that. I'm just bringing me. Hey, just my thoughts.
Oh yeah, I mean, the window is closing, man. And Ben is not coming to San Fran.
Closing.
Ben Johnson is not coming to San Fran. Huh?
Closing? And that
What
shit
happened?
was shut right after the Super Bowl.
Oh, the Super Bowl window. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, no one expected this. But I mean, it's not technically
this bad,
closed because you can trade
us not
Debo.
getting there, huh? Fernando, I'm being 100
I don't think it's closed because your defense is still. Yeah, your defense is still good. You still got a decent offense. I mean, Brock Purdy is young. You brought in Ricky Purseer, whatever his name is. You got Jawan Jennings locked up. You got BA locked up. You know what I'm saying? So you got still 3 good receivers. You could trade Debo. You don't need Debo at this point. Debo is a hindrance. I would get rid of Debo, and you know what I'm saying, and get rid of Juszczyk too. Like, it's time to move off of the fullback angle. It's no longer cute. Move off that fullback bullshit and bring you in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, let's stop it. I mean, Juice ain't doing nothing for you. Nothing at all. Juice won't have a job after y'all let him go, because ain't no other team in the league using a damn fullback except y'all.
Baltimore.
So, he won't even have a job. What, Baltimore?
Mm-hmm.
And Baltimore ain't looking for Juice. Baltimore not gonna give Juice a thing. Not even a look. He gets released from San Fran. Ain't nobody knocking down Juice's door.
He started his career there. You can't say no. He came from Baltimore.
I mean, what I'm saying is, they're not. He came from there. He's not going back there unless he plans on going to a game to watch. They're not gonna pay him $5 million. They're not giving him no money. Yeah, he came from Baltimore. He wasn't getting no money from there. Went to San Fran and got paid. Yeah,
he said he ain't going there unless he goes to
yeah. The juice is loose. You right about that. In the parking lot. Tailgate, my nigga.
So check this out, you guys. There was like a bunch of shit going on where people are like, "Oh, why are you trying to blame Kyle? Is Kyle the reason for all these injuries? La la la. Brock's the problem. He's Jimmy 2.0." So I put a poll up on because
I
now they're
remember
turning on.
when all y'all was saying that Brock was so much better than Jimmy. Go ahead, Gina. Keep going.
So
It's
yeah,
just funny
so
to hear now the
they're
comparison.
turning
to
they're,
Jimmy.
they're turning on Brock.
He is.
He is. Let's not fake that part. He is.
Mhm.
He definitely.
So they're turning on Brock, right? And so now I put a poll up. Is Brock Purdy becoming Jimmy G 2.0? And it's still up on the community tab. 67. So we got 42 votes. 67% said hell no. 10% said I'm afraid so. 10% said chill out. And 14% said it's all Kyle's fault.
I believe you, Gina. Those numbers sound about right. I mean,
And
right.
49ers Throwback has a comment about it too. And he said, there's actually two comments. Let's see. Throwback says no, and that he's not Jimmy 2.0. No, and he would excel with the Lions and Vikings or Sean McVay with the Rams, as they value the O-line and special teams and have speed. Kyle Shanahan is stubborn as fuck. And friend in the chat here also says he's closer to a top 7-8 QB than Jimmy G.
Yeah, I believe Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than Jimmy G. Period, point blank. I really do believe that. I think he's limited, like every other quarterback has been limited in Kyle Shanahan's system. I mean, what are we talking about? Like, he doesn't give quarterbacks power. Period. He has all the power. So there's a reason why a Tom Brady was never going to be in a 49er uniform, because you know damn well Brady is a genius, and he would have been like, no, pal, I'm not running these two plays you gave me to choose from. I'm changing it to this. And then it would have been a problem. So
right, no audibles and shit. Yep.
That's exactly Kyle Shanahan is to what coaching is from Jerry Jones to being an owner. It's the power trip. It's the ego. It's the pride. And I mean, the dude, like, you won't even let nobody get loose. You won't even dog. Hey man, it ain't no listen. Kevin O'Connell, you're right, gives confidence to QBs, and so does Sean McVay. He learned that from his teacher. Absolutely. Kyle, y'all stuck with this dude, and I appreciate it. And I really do. I really do, because I know that the 49ers will always be relevant under Kyle Shanahan. As long as he keeps butts in the seats, keeps the red and gold wave, on road trips. Money. You're not losing. Okay, you're not winning some games. So what is that bottom line look like? Bottom line looks real good. The checks keep rolling in.
All we keep being told is it's injuries. This is every year. It's injuries. It's this. If we had a full roster, this would ifs. It's always ifs. Like, how many more excuses do you guys, continue to give him for a team? This man is about to be after next year, the longest tenured coach ever for the Niners. Golly, bro. Y'all love mediocrity now. Wild times we live in, man. Wild times.
Dude, remember NFC East? That was the NFC least about a couple seasons ago, and now we're the fucking in the least. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? We're not supposed to be mediocre. We're the Niners. We've been in the Super Bowl.
We're not the man. We going through a lot of changes in the NFC West. It's just and honestly, the changes happened sooner than I thought. Like, 49ers probably should have had this division now for the last 5 years, and probably should have it for the next 2 years. If we're being honest, Seattle is not a threat. Arizona should not be a threat. And the Rams are. How
are they in first? Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because they're a really good team, and they playing team ball, and they're buying into coaches, and the defense looks good, and they run the ball. So, I mean, you start putting those things together, you can win games. I mean, they did it against y'all. I mean,
Bill Nye, they've won the Super Bowl. You can't argue that. That's a fact.
Wait, McVay
What are
isn't
y'all
taking
looking
Jimmy
at,
G
man?
to a Super Bowl on 8 pass attempts.
What
Come
are
on,
y'all
dog.
looking at?
Like,
They
Bill,
sold out. They won the Super Bowl. We sold out last year. What did we get? A L.
and absolutely, Sean McVay is a better head coach than Kyle Shanahan. Nobody would deny that, except delusional fans. I mean, because what are we talking about?
I mean, I thought Kyle was a better coach. I did. I thought that until this last loss.
It's not even close. First of all, Sean McVay respects his players. Kyle Shanahan don't respect his players.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Like, man,
No, he put Jordan Mason in the doghouse. Why is Jordan Mason not playing? He was the fourth best rusher in the league, right? Wasn't he?
People like to play for Sean McVay, and I mean, like, literally, I don't know what Bill is talking about. There's no debate. Like,
I don't get
it. At the end of the day, Bill,
when the
you're
chips
just
are
a
all on the
relevant
table,
team. You're just a relevant team. There's no personal feelings, and at the end of the day, the 49ers are what they are. They're a 5-5 team, just like 3 other teams in the NFC West. So, like,
with lesser talent.
With lesser talent.
From what we're told. Because on paper, we have the names. But nobody's scared of the Niners this year. Y'all have
the best roster. Y'all have one of the best rosters in the NFL.
On paper.
Well, I'm just saying, like, whatever you want, y'all have one of the best rosters in the NFL. It's nowhere in the world this team should be underachieving the way that it is, and that's just the bottom line. And so, for anybody that, I mean, I feel you, is the fire Kyle chants getting louder? Yes. Should he be fired? That's up for debate. You got some fans that say yes. You have some fans that say no. You have some people that say if Kyle Shanahan gets fired, there'll be a lot of people lined up to hire him. Okay. I mean, and like, what does that mean? Right. So what if they're lined up to hire him? What is he going to do? Be good enough to take a team to the NFC Championship, AFC Championship, maybe another Super Bowl? I mean, who knows? Who knows? Well, all we know is what we know right now and today. And today we know that Kyle Shanahan loses a lot of games in the fourth quarter. That's what we know. We've seen that at least 3 times this season. So, I mean, it just is what it is. Kyle wins Super Bowls with Niners.
What Super Bowls?
What Super Bowl has Kyle won? You mean Super Bowl appearances? He's done that. He's gone. Hey, man, he's taken the trip to Super Bowl stadiums. He's coached in Super Bowls.
Good job,
Bill. He has.
Good job, Bill.
He has. So does McVay. So does Belichick. No. The difference, Bill, with McVay and Belichick is they have Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
And you know what? What we do have in common is we both have like NFC Championship rings. We do have those, and so does Belichick. He has an AFC Championship ring, a couple of them. So I'm not sure, Bill, what the argument is. It's pretty simple. Who do you blame for the losses at this point? Yes, you can blame the players because the players play the game. However, coaching is a big part of it. Play calling is a big part of it, I would think. I'm not an expert, but I would think that
having your players disciplined, that's a coaching problem. If your scheme doesn't work anymore, that's a coaching problem. Guys aren't in the right places. That's a coaching you know. But
no
penalty.
I mean, it never starts from the top if it's someone people like. We can. I mean, y'all didn't like Steve Wilkes.
Don't even start.
Hey, my one
Bill,
question doing numbers right now.
Bill,
Y'all.
what you got to say about Steve Wilkes?
Hey, my question
Did
doing numbers
you
right
think
now. I
Steve
just
Wilkes
asked you a
was the
question.
problem, Bill?
He definitely was
How was
not
your
the
two
problem.
defensive coordinators this year? How is the two people you got in the building right now? How are they doing? Yikes. Man, I tell you. Yeah, I mean, hey, keep Kyle. I mean, you're doing us favors. keep them. I mean, I know where y'all feeling is.
I mean that may very well be, but he won Super Bowls, right? Sorensen's better
than who? Hey man,
aren't we at bottom defense? Pause.
Hey man, yeah. That's all I needed to see.
Hey man, I can't make this up, man. The jokes write themselves.
I got it. That's all I needed to see.
How is Sorensen better, Bill? Come on.
No, Wild Bill, man. Bill is a true science guy, dog. Yeah. He is a true science guy. I don't understand the science to that. So, but whatever.
It just doesn't add up.
Hey, people don't like change, and that's the thing. Some people love being comfortable in just being whatever it is. They don't want to change your, whatever you do, your routine. You don't want to change that. So it's like, yo, guess what? Hey, I got to do this.
There, Bill. Bill, there you go. There you go, Bill.
Games this season has allowed points in every fourth quarter in all 10 games this season. Last year under Steve Wilkes, they held opponents scoreless in the fourth quarter in 11 games. Yikes. Wow. Hey, Bill, would like to know if you still think Sorensen is better. Is he must be better than the cat stretcher. What's that boy name that y'all got on y'all team? What's that boy name? That coach?
Who? Which one?
That likes to stretch like cats and stuff, make noise, whatever. He got a strange Staley. He's better than Staley, you must be saying, but certainly not better than Wilkes. Sorensen is better than Staley. Can you clarify that for me, Bill? Because it's not difficult. I mean, that fun fact that we just got. Wow.
But then on top of that, the man did it while running another person's type of defense. He didn't even get to run his own.
Not even his. Yeah.
Like.
So my question is Sorensen running y'all defense too, or is he running his own?
He was the man. Hey, people wanted him.
Hey, wait a minute.
Like,
but they didn't want him the year before because he applied for the job and they was like, nah. But this year, he's the right fit.
Thank you, Parth.
Boy, overall defense is playing better. Hey, Bill.
You just can't make this stuff up, man. I don't know what game Bill watches, but hey, it's all good. Carry on.
Hey, my boy 49 said, Billy, you can say I'm weak, and that's fine, man.
Hey, one thing real quick, because look, I already told y'all in the group. If anyone's wondering why I'm not saying anything, I already said it. I'm not saying anything else about Kyle Shanahan. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. But
let's talk about the defense.
But here's one thing I do need to say.
Go Jordan.
Bill, you just said about running. Well, first of all, I don't know about shooting.
Oops, sorry.
The same defense as Raheem Morris.
No, he isn't.
But here's the thing. That's not. Why are you so? He just gave up 38 points to Bo Nix. Why are you celebrating that? They ran the same screen 3 times and got touchdowns on all of them. So, like, what is that your big point here? Your big point is what's going on with Raheem Morris, the team that's 6-5 that just lost to the Saints on a 7-game losing streak, had a head coach that clogged the toilet, so he didn't think it was going to be a good day, and they still lost the game. Coming. That's who you want to talk about?
Yep, I knew it was coming.
That's who you want to talk about. The Falcons' defense is terrible. The Falcons' defense is terrible. Terrible. What do you mean? How's that the point? You're the one that brought up Raheem Morris. You literally brought up Raheem Morris. What are we doing?
Hey man, we're giving this man too much time tonight, man.
I know.
Hey man,
it's just funny, dog. It's just funny because I'm not sure what Bill.
It doesn't make sense.
What McVay wants. That's not true, Bill.
Like, this was the topic, Bill. This was the topic. No, go ahead. Sorry.
It's not making sense, G.
Like, hey man,
he's that dude that puts the screen door on the submarine.
Hey man, I just want to know if does Bill think that Brock Purdy is better than Jimmy G? I think he said he is better than Jimmy G.
I think he did.
He's better than Jimmy G. So we both agree on that, Bill.
That's probably about one thing that
we agree on. That's about the thing. I mean, you're making up Super Bowls and stuff. Like y'all haven't won no Super Bowl, Bill, and Kyle Shanahan. I don't know. Maybe it's the PTSD because y'all was supposed to win like twice. Me and Rod was together the first time y'all was supposed to win and gave up that 10-point lead was it the fourth quarter? Yikes.
Brought up Raheem Morris.
Like
he's like, why'd you move on to the Falcons? Oh shit!
Hey man, y'all got my boy Jordan hot, man. Y'all should, hey man, leave Morris out of this, man.
Oh my gosh! I tell you, only QB in the NFC ahead of Brock is Stafford. Bill, now you saying some stuff to really make me be like, because I'm a Rams fan, and no, I'm not falling for it, Bill. I'm not falling for it. No, Matt Stafford is not the best quarterback in the NFC. He is not. He is behind at least 3 other guys, in my opinion. So he is not the best quarterback in the NFC. I would say the best quarterback in the NFC is Brock Purdy. He's just not playing like it.
In the NFC West or the NFC?
Definitely, he's the best quarterback in the NFC. Right behind him, I got Jalen Hurts as being, if we're talking just NFC, then Jordan Love. So, no, I'm not giving it to Matthew Stafford.
Oh, by the way, the Niners play Green Bay on Sunday in Green Bay. Carry on.
Right. Road trips.
Then they go to Buffalo.
Yes.
Then they go to Buffalo after that.
Who just beat Kansas City, who was undefeated. Yep.
I'm
carry on
the Raheem Morris part. I'm sorry. Because here's the thing: if we want to talk about scheme, here let's make this even more nuanced.
I agree, Bill. Love does turn the ball over a lot.
You can run the same scheme all you want. Half the NFL runs the same scheme on offense.
Facts.
Not all offenses work the same. You can run the exact same scheme, but you know what? Every single time that we're going to be in a nickel defense and they have a base offense outside so they can run the ball for 6 yards a pop. Like, so don't miss me with the scheme part. The scheme is not the problem. How you use the scheme, though, now we can have a conversation about that. So don't talk about just scheme. That's not it. That's not it.
Hey, listen, I knew I didn't even, Jordan, out of pure respect, I wasn't even going to mention anything about the Falcons. I wasn't going to mention nothing because I'm confused.
Had I not been saying it from the get-go?
I don't understand.
Have I not been saying it from the get-go?
This is funny tonight. I'm glad I'm high.
I just don't understand. I didn't understand the Saints game. Totally didn't understand that game. So I was like, ooh, they got a trap game in Denver, but hopefully they'll muster it together to beat Denver. 38-6? Nah.
Terrible.
Stafford has a ring.
I ain't see that coming at all.
Count
not to know Bo Nix.
Not for quarterbacks now. What?
He said
Bill, the whole okay. So now here's this other part about Sorensen. Okay. Here's the thing. We literally just went through this. We went through this all last year, right? The whole thing of Steve Wilkes comes in, Steve Wilkes has to adapt and adjust to what Kyle Shanahan and this is not this is not just the four of us saying it's very documented by whatever writer you want to listen to, reporter, they all say it. Kyle Shanahan really runs that defense. You do what he wants you to do. There's a reason why he calls timeouts in the Super Bowl, right? Like, nope, that's not what we're running. You're running this. You're running this right now. Like that's not us saying that. We're not making that up. So the reason why you bring in Sorensen is because that's going to be back towards the old 49er way of what he wants to happen. That's not new stuff. Like, what are we doing here? Now, here's the thing for me, though, and I do want to say this because I told you, I'm not going to talk about coaches with the 49ers. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it. Here's the thing for me, and this is something that I really hoped I didn't ever see, because there are a lot of players, as y'all know, I really do respect on the 49ers how they play.
For sure.
So it sounds like post game, reporter asked a question about Geno Smith that last drive and scrambling and things like that, right? And I think it was, of all people, I think it was Fred Warner. It was like, well, he got out because we were in man and we didn't have anybody on him. Mm-mm. You still have, like, everyone knows when you go into a week, when you're looking at tape, if someone scrambles or they try to get out the pocket, they have certain gaps that they try to get out of. Whether you're in man or you're in zone, if you do your job, you can still keep a quarterback in the pocket. You just didn't do your job. Because here's the thing, I think for a lot, and I'm saying this, and like y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Bill, even you can. If you're a 49ers fan, isn't the last thing that you're tired of hearing is blaming a coordinator for something? Isn't that the last thing you're tired of hearing? Didn't you just go through all that last year? Like I said, I'm just asking the question. That was the one for me, and like I said, because of who it was, when I heard Fred say that, I was like, hold up, that doesn't sound like Fred Warner to me. That just didn't sound right to me. So anyway, y'all carry on.
Why is Campbell the scapegoat? Because Fred Warner had 3 tackles yesterday. So and I saw Campbell make plays. So why is it that Campbell's getting so it's Campbell's fault for the Geno scramble? No one else on the defense went the other way except Campbell. Man, y'all got to miss me with that. Start calling out your stars. Fred Warner had 3 tackles yesterday, sir.
No, Bill, I hear you. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting that on the D-line. I'm not putting on anybody else but the D-line. But if the quarterback gets out, I put that on the D-line.
Not coming out.
Who the hell?
Sorry, guys. That was my son.
No, I know.
Can you just put some water in a cup? Sorry. Hold on. I'm very thirsty. Sorry.
Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, man. It ain't been.
We ran out of water bottles. Sorry.
Man, that's wild, man. It don't matter to me. Hey, this is the biggest question that we got today. Is it time to panic? The answer is yes. Yes. Yes.
Well,
yes. 49er delusional fans. It's time to panic. Hey, Super Bowl my ass. You be happy to get into the playoffs. You be happy to win this division. You bums.
Yeah.
You freaking delusional fans. This is great. CMC looking like he on his way out. I hate to see it for him.
Hey, easy on my boy. Easy on my boy.
He shouldn't. No, what I'm saying is he shouldn't.
Second best team in the. All right, y'all. Good night. Good night.
What did he say? Second best team in the NFC. Wait, what? What is he talking about? Who is he talking about? Please, second best team in the NFC. Who is he? What team is the second best team in the NFC? I would please be.
Jordan.
What?
He'll be back. Thank you. Hey,
Bill, whatever you puffing, let me know that strand, man. Let me know. I want to stay clear away from that one.
I just want to know who the second best team in the NFC is. Who is that? What team is he talking about?
Yeah.
I want to know what team he's referring to. Who's the okay? So we know the first team in the NFC is Detroit. Who's the second best team in the NFC?
Watch film.
You know what? I'm sorry.
He said watch film.
Bill, I want to say that. Oh, actually, I do watch film. I watch it more than you do.
Hey, he said he would come on the show anytime. Name the time and place.
Bill, I appreciate what you're doing because you know what? You know why I appreciate it? You're doing exactly what Dan does almost every time we hop on the show. I appreciate it. I do. I want you to hop on the show. I do.
Bill, stop trying to get me to agree with you with putting the Rams at third. No, I'm not taking the same Kool-Aid. This is what I do to y'all. I'm not taking it.
This is good.
No. And then gonna add Unk's team in there with the Eagles.
Shit.
I'm not falling for the sauce.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You know what's funny about that? He just played himself. Because you know why? You know who was just complaining about the team not being healthy earlier on in the comments? I remember that one. Right? Like, where's the healthy team? Where's the healthy team? Hey, look, I told you, let's be film buddies. I'm with it. Sign me up. I'm always down to watch film. I got my all 22 account ready to go. You tell me.
I need the Rams to lose out. I'm upset that we keep winning games because I know this. I don't care about being relevant. I don't care about winning the division. I don't care about making a wild card spot or hosting a playoff game just for us to lose and be right at the bottom where they're going to draft high at in the 20s or in the late teens. No, we're not winning a Super Bowl. We're not. Lose so we can have a top 10 pick. Stop with this nonsense of the belief thing. I don't want to believe. I want to accept the fate as is. We are not good enough to win a Super Bowl, and that's all that matters. It's literally Super Bowl or bust for me. I don't care about mediocre seasons. I don't care about having a winning season. None of that nonsense matters. What matters is having either a great draft pick or winning the Super Bowl. That's it. Carolina still hasn't figured that out. Poor organization. They still haven't figured it out. These guys have had the number one pick for the last 5 seasons, and they still can't get it right. Terrible. So my thing is, let me go on and get down there where Carolina is so we can show them how to pick. Because they clearly don't know what they do. I don't care about being number 19 in the draft, number 25. Oh, they made it so far. Oh, listen, I don't want none of that. Y'all can keep that. You want to keep that energy, Bill? You want your team to limp into the playoffs, hoping that you're going to win a Super Bowl? Number one, you're not beating Pat Mahomes. So first of all, you're going to have to wait for some AFC team to knock the Chiefs off because you're not going to do it. Y'all can't beat the Chiefs.
You know what's bad?
What did my girl Adrian say to Rocky? You can't win.
You know what's bad?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
My fault.
You can't win.
Oh, you good, Rod. You good.
It's suicide.
I think
That's
Dre
what the reporters
Greenlaw.
are saying.
I think Dre Greenlaw is sad because he's gonna have to come back in this year just to have some tape
for playoffs
some money for next year somewhere. Shit. If we even make, hold on. Let's not act like we're making the playoffs right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like when? When's it gonna come?
Playoff stuff.
When?
We are 500, and we're about to go on the road to the East for 2 games. Let's pump the brakes on this playoff thing. If we get through these next 2 games,
we got 7 games left.
At 500, I would be hyped because I'll be like, wow, I wasn't expecting 1. So.
Bill, there's a good chance that you're right on that, and I hope that he is. Like I'm a big Dre Greenlaw fan. I hope that he is.
Me too.
But here's the thing: do you think that he's gonna be Dre Greenlaw back? Like that's a torn Achilles, man. That takes time to get back. So I mean, again, like you said, I hate to see it because it's my dog, but you see it even with Christian, he doesn't have that same explosiveness that we all know him to have. It's not there yet.
Be out there right
now.
It
takes time. Though. Jordan
said it out there.
in our thing. Jordan said he was like, "Hey, from the tape, he was like, he don't look right."
That's a division game, Steve-O.
I remember when you said it, Jordan. I was
Steve-O,
like,
what up, Steve-O?
That's kind of wild. That's crazy, and it ended up happening that way. So, hey, man.
I mean,
I'm not a Niner fan. Nobody wants CMC to be back more than I do. I can promise you that.
And I'm a fantasy owner. I got CMC in like three drafts. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, I need him to perform. So, I mean, listen, it's just like my fantasy season is a wrap. Yeah.
Well, I played you this week. I think I beat you.
Two things with that, Bill. Like, I'm not going.
You didn't beat me. You tapped my ass. Pause. Show.
So two things, Bill. I'm not going to disagree with you because the blocking has been terrible. Which, I mean, it's almost like someone had been saying all along with the 49ers offensive line that they weren't good enough to be the best team in NFC. I don't know who was saying that, but to that point is a lot of what Christian is supposed to bring is even when the blocking doesn't work, he is so good that he can still make things happen. That's supposed to be the thing with him. And right now, because he doesn't have that same explosion, he can't do it. Like you saw it in a little bit, right? Like there was I think a second or third down in the second half, dropped it off to him for it was a 4-yard pass and still powered through to get a first down. Like it's slowly but surely coming back. He's not fully there yet. Now the thing is, it's not even just that the last game. There have been some cracks in the Niners run blocking game that I've seen. That's a recurring thing.
Yeah,
that wasn't
George
just
Kittle isn't on the
thing.
line. Kittle ain't in the game. That's
there you go. Exactly.
Yeah,
that's another.
We
big
miss
part
him
yeah,
big time.
Great point.
That's the crack.
Big time.
That's the crack. This is what I think for y'all. One, I don't think Dre Greenlaw should come back. I think he should wait totally for him to just. This season is over. Dre Greenlaw, you said, comes back in 2 games. In 2 games, I believe y'all will be 6-6. I think you split these 2 road games. I think
Probably.
You beat Green Bay, and I think you lose to Buffalo. So I think at the end of that, you're at 6-6, still battling for the division, and still. So yeah, you're right. The season is not over. You're at 6-6, and Dre Greenlaw comes back.
When do we play? Wow. When do we play Detroit?
I think it's the second to last week. Y'all got Detroit.
I don't know. I think
we play the Rams on December 12th.
I might be wrong on that. Let me double check that.
I think we come back and play the Rams on December 12th. That's a Thursday night football because I think I might be going to that. So we're gonna win because I'm going to the game.
You better not.
Yeah, that's the second to last game of the year.
Say you better not.
We're not.
You better not lose.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win because I'm going to that game.
Hey, your streak might be over, Gina.
Gina,
hell no.
Gina, it doesn't matter this year. Just go to have fun.
Look, I'll say this though, because here's the problem.
Go have fun.
Here's the problem with how the season's gone so far.
Can't wait to play the Lions.
All of a sudden, that last game of the year means something. With how things are going right now, that last game of the year means something. You got to go to Arizona now. I mean, I'm not even saying that crowd-wise because I fully expect the Niners are gonna, do their whole takeover.
Well, they'll have the same colors in there, so it'll be like
but you'll hear it, you'll know it. But still, it's like that. You're if you were the 49ers going into this year, you did not expect that last game against Arizona might mean something. Not even just for playoff seeding. Of course, that can happen whenever. But maybe who wins the division?
Maybe who wins the
division. That could maybe dictate who wins this division.
If Arizona beats y'all in Arizona, that's it. That's it. Because don't y'all play Seattle again?
No, they're done with Seattle.
They're done with Seattle.
They just have you and Arizona left.
Oh, that's Arizona that plays Seattle next week.
I think so.
And then the week after that, they don't. And then the very next week, they play them. So it's like Seattle, somebody else, and then Seattle. That's great for us. I need them to beat each other up. Yeah, I like those division games being that close.
Why do you need them to beat each other up, Dan?
I mean, because I like to see where the seeding is. Like, Because everybody is like 5-5 and 6-4. I just
literally everybody
at this point, it's just a flip of the coin. So I just want to see how it all plays out. Not for us. You know what I want us to do. I want us to lose out. Stop winning games.
You know, I had to on that one though. I had to
stop winning games. Like, this is what makes me upset. We can't beat the Dolphins at home, but we can go to the East. We can go to New England and go outside and win. No, that's the game we supposed to lose. These guys are so frustrated, man. So frustrated. I just want a high draft pick, dog. I want to pick top 10. To answer that question earlier, do I think we'll draft a quarterback? I don't know. I hope so. If we get in the top 10, the only quarterback I want is Cam Ward. I don't want anybody else. I don't want no Shakur. That's why I got to get up in the top 5, Jordan. I got to get up in the top 5. Mm-hmm. We don't have time to waste. It's a lot of bad teams out there.
You're in contention now, so it's too late for that. Too late.
And you know who gave us life? You know who gave us life?
Your little punt returner from FAMU. That's
no. Who gave us life is the 49ers.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, he had that big punt return.
We were done. We were done. I mean, we had nowhere to go. At 0-2, we were done. 0-3 would have pretty much sealed it up. Cooper Kupp would have been traded. So many other things would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog. But lo and behold, the 49ers said, hey, you can beat us and still be relevant. Same thing with Seattle. Y'all beat Seattle. They're done. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. Arizona, they could have been done. They could have been 1-4. Not the 49ers. The 49ers are legit the NFC West. What is it called? What do you do to resuscitate, to give people life? What do you do with not the Heimlich, but the what is it called, Jordan?
Come CPR.
On, CPR.
The what now?
The CPR.
Boom. That's them. That's what the 49ers are. They are the NFC West CPR machine.
Bill, Marcus,
they have single-handedly given life to 3 teams that probably shouldn't even be in it. If the 49ers had beat the 3 teams that they have given life to, they would legit be what? 8-3? Or no. 8 and no, they'd be 8-2. Yeah, 8-2, right? Is the math right? You want to math check me on this? If they had beat the 3 teams in a division, they would be 8-2 right now, right?
7 and
5 plus 5 is 10, and 8 plus 2 is 10.
Yeah,
so
Johnny had 5 apples.
Right. They would legit be 8.
I didn't get this far on my math skills. I got this far on my spelling skills.
And they would be up there with Detroit as one of the best teams in the NFC. However, they are a CPR machine. And they don't give life to themselves. They give life to everyone else that they play. And 3 out of the 5 losses is to division opponents. There was a time where y'all used to sweep the division. Y'all remember that?
Fuck yeah. Fuck
y'all
yeah.
Remember that? Y'all remember that? Where you at, Bill? You remember the time where y'all used to sweep the division?
What's up, Bebop?
Go 6-0 in the division and count them 6 games and be like, oh, check them off. We got 6 already in the bank. Woo. Shit. Times have changed.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
And again, like I said, this is for all the non-fans. So Gina, for you, for Rod, Bebop, Bill, all of y'all. I just got a question because
Marcus,
Marcus don't know what he's a fan of.
I would lose the spelling bee.
Because I just the question for me is, at what point do you just understand that this is not your ordinary Niners year? The reason why I say that is not because like of I think you aren't going to go to the playoffs or NFC Championship. I'm not even saying that. It's, if you start off slow, it's, oh, well, we always pick up later in the year. And then it's, you get to the bye week. Oh, yeah, well, we always go on a roll once you get to the bye week. Well, you haven't done that either. I'm not saying, and they can't make something happen. I'm just saying, can we be real for a second of like everything that you used to rely on that was going to happen? It's not happening. That's all. That's my only question.
Two things can be true. Two things can be true. I totally agree. I feel like it's just been that way for the whole season. When folks said that it looked funny during training camp, we brushed that off. Oh, these folks don't know what we're talking about. We beat the Jets first game, came out. Oh man. Then who was it? I think the Rams had arguably nobody.
Nobody.
Okay, Bill. So you said two games. I can't use that yet. Okay. I'll ask you this then. I'll ask you this. When can I use it? Serious question. When can I use it?
Yeah, I'll put that up here.
I want to make note of it. When can I use it?
So everyone knows what we're talking about. Yeah, and my little 2 cents. I mean, I just feel like there's always like these questions floating around in Twitter world, like, oh, well, why is everyone blaming Kyle Shanahan? Because look how injured we are, everyone's out and this, that, and the other. But Rod, isn't our offensive genius, play calling genius supposed to like come up with some plays for when George Kittle is out? We've had Ayuk out for quite some time. So, what's going on with Debo? Like, I can't just blame Debo for not being there. He's there, but it seems like Juwan Jennings is our only target when George isn't there. Or it seems like it's just George and Juwan, so what's going on here? And you're still doing jet sweeps with Debo, and that's just not working. And where's Jordan Mason? CMC comes back. And he has like one big run last week, but what's going on now? Is Mason in the fucking doghouse now? For what reason? We don't know. Like he was the first or fourth best rusher, like in the beginning of the season. Like I don't understand what's going on.
He's not in the doghouse. He's just not Kyle's guy. Kyle's guy is back now. So
that's what I'm saying.
Kyle expects CMC to fix it all. Like.
Right.
Jordan Mason, who? For what?
Right, exactly. It's fucked up.
He's not in the doghouse. No, he's
not only that, but CMC just got paid this off season. People
sure did.
People seem to skip over that. But also, what's funny is CMC is getting the pass because he's coming off injury right now. He's not looking so up to par, but I know two players that got paid this year, and they were supposed to come out, balling like nothing was wrong. I'm just saying, complexion changes a lot of things. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean,
people hate to say it, but it is what it is.
Hey, how did they ever come out with a report about Bosa's obliques yet?
I think they said there's still a possibility he could play next week.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He must about to get that juice. Okay, he about to get that needle.
Not the needle.
He definitely gonna get that needle. Oh yeah, for sure.
About to get that Trump juice in him.
Go.
He do the Trump dance
now, baby. He definitely played. Well, that's good. I mean, they gonna need him. They gonna need him because if you don't have Bosa, you're definitely losing both of them games. So you're gonna need him.
Hey, real talk.
We saw the numbers that Gino put up when Bosa left the game.
Hey, real talk.
For real.
Do you keep Love? Do you have Bosa play against Love, or do you have him play against Allen?
Love.
I know where you're going with that, and I'm not answering that question.
Love.
Come on, Jordan.
You stupid, Jordan. Hey, I know the answer to that too. That's why I immediately said Love. Sit him out doing Allen. Just go in with Love.
Hey man,
Spread the
go
love.
in with love is crazy.
Spread the love.
You guys are stupid. Oh, thanks, Shell. I had to, or no, I mean not Shell, but Christian. I had to turn off this Monday Night Football. I put on the Warriors because fuck the Cowgirls.
Hey, Warriors is hooping. I can't.
Shout out Warriors 10-2 start, 2-0 in the NBA Cup. What up?
Can't even hate on me.
Thank you, Rod.
I mean, what can you say? That's like me trying to hate on Cleveland. Ain't no hating on them boys.
No hating on them.
You better watch out. I say you better watch out.
Oh, yes, they are.
Hella happy. I'm hella happy.
I said you better watch out. And if and poor Banchero, because if he didn't get hurt, Orlando would have been making noise too.
So many injuries though, for real.
Yeah.
So like my basketball fantasy league, they had to open up a third IR spot because of all the fucking injuries. Like it's crazy right now.
Who leading the league in points?
I don't know.
I do.
I was about to say, I think I know that.
Anthony Davis.
You know what? I was going to tell you right now, like, hey, dude, Anthony Davis is fucking balling right now.
No. What has always been my gripe? What has always been my gripe with Anthony Davis?
About Anthony.
Oh, I don't want to hear this shit. Because Anthony Davis has been balling. This is my whole problem with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is a generational talent. If he's not hurt, and he would play every night.
If he's available,
this is my whole problem. That I knew that this was here. And this is why when you see certain players who don't play to their fullest potential, this is what pisses me off. Because when I know shit like this, and I know that he should have been doing this for years, this is what drives me nuts. You mean to tell me that they had to come in here and tell y'all had to at least play 65 games to get certain awards, who all of a sudden played over 65 games last year? Anyway, but when it comes down to this is why this frustrates me. Is because I know exactly what he is. And man, just one good season, man. One.
Like, can I just get one?
I mean, we technically did get one, our Mickey Mouse ring.
Hey, I'll take that Mickey Mouse ring.
I bet you would.
I sure would.
Hey, I'll take that NBA Cup. I was shitting on it last time.
No,
I'll take it now.
NBA Cup.
Oh no.
I don't give a damn.
I was like, we're 2-0. I'll take that banner.
No, I'm not hearing none of y'all shit. Hey.
Whoa. I never called it a Mickey Mouse. I never did.
No, not you, George. I'm talking about the what you call it?
The NBA Cup.
I better not. Don't let the Knicks win it. Don't you let the Warriors win it. Y'all better not. Oh, I said y'all better not.
I'm gonna tell you just like this. If we do win it, and that's a big if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. If we do win it, I'm not celebrating. Celebrating for what? It's an illusion.
Shit, I'm gonna celebrate it.
Doesn't count for anything.
Thank you. See,
you think I expect the Hawks to win the finals? No, so I'm gonna celebrate it. Celebrate what I can.
Exactly.
You're like, let's go Hawks.
I totally understand. For some franchises, I totally get it.
You should feel that way too. You ain't never seen no play.
We ain't supposed to. We ain't supposed to.
There's never gonna be it.
And Dan, here's the other part with this, and I stand firm on it. You don't think I get the Lakers and their history. I don't care if it was the Celtics. You don't think the NBA was going to make sure that the celebration was going to be a big ordeal? They made this because they want it to be something. How do you make it be something? You have a celebration for it. You have a banner for it.
Celebration, man.
We have LeBron win it the first time, so he can make it.
It's going to be regardless.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean they want an in-season trophy because some teams will never get to the big dance. No, I ain't accepting that. That's cool.
You should accept it. Your team may never win it, man.
Hey,
right now,
it don't matter. Well, if we don't ever win, I don't want a cup banner up there, so I'm good. So I'd rather not win.
Hey,
I'd rather not
rooting
win.
for the Knicks to win this shit now, because I guarantee they ain't gonna change his tune. They ain't gonna change his tune. You might
put some of the cigar and shit.
Hey, that next show, he's gonna come on here with the Sinatra in the background.
He's gonna have a hat on.
That goes right back into that relevancy conversation.
Start spreading the news.
Yep.
That goes right back into that relevancy conversation. I don't care nothing about that BS. I don't care nothing about trying
That's
to make
a win, though. That's a win. That's not just relevant.
Thank you.
You want me to feel good?
And they getting money for it too.
Yo,
big
players getting players getting paid.
I'm telling you now, if the Hawks were to win the in-season tournament until the NBA Finals are decided, I'm telling y'all have to address the Hawks as the world champion Atlanta Hawks.
that money that they put in for that in-season tournament.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you saw the best players come out in that. I don't care how you want to look at it.
This is the thing. And see, it's all good for them, but we as fans don't get none of that money. We don't have no incentive for winning.
Duh.
I told you my incentive.
Nobody told you my incentive. Bragging rights.
You get to put a smile on your face.
Hey, I told you we are the world champion Atlanta Hawks.
Thank you, Jordan, keeping it 100. Because Dan is lying his ass off.
I'm not lying. I don't.
You get bragging rights, Dan.
Some tournament. I want a ring. I don't want no tournament.
Hey,
I don't care.
Listen, you might not win Premier League and soccer, but you can win the UEFA Champions League. I'm gonna take it.
Hey, shout out to
Barclays Premier League, but you can still win the Champions League.
I don't want it.
Shout out to James Harden, who I'm not a fan of his, but shout out to him for passing Ray Allen's record. And being
James
number
Harden
2 on the 3-point list.
James Harden is the third greatest shooting guard ever.
And now he's number 2 on the 3-point list.
Only reason why I say it's a tough one, no, just hear me out. Because I feel like half his career now has been as a point guard. That's the only reason why I was like, that's a tough one. You see what I mean?
Yeah. No.
But you're not gonna make him a top 5 point guard though.
No,
sir.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? Okay.
You know what, Bill? Bill, we've had our ups and downs, but right now I'm with you.
So, no.
Bill. I'm talking 3-point shooter.
I'm talking point guards. So
okay. Outside of Steph Curry,
I'm with you when you're right, Bill.
3-point shooter than him. Name him.
I'm not talking about 3-point shooting. We're not talking about being a shooting guard. We're talking about being a point guard.
No, point guard. I said point guard.
Oh, my bad. I missed that part. My bad.
Yeah, I'm just talking point guard. I'm talking point guard. I'm not talking about him as a point guard being able to shoot threes. That's cool. So all I'm saying is if we're talking about the point position. So yes, Steph Curry is a point guard, but he's probably the greatest point guard we've ever seen. He's also the greatest shooter we've ever seen.
Here comes the Isaiah part. It's coming. Here it is. And Magic. Magic. Here they come.
Magic, sir. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Well, well, hold on. So you just and I say that because if we're going to talk about shooting, well, then let's make it all the way relevant. He's the best. He's number 1. He's
shooter.
But he's point guard. Who can shoot better than Steph Curry as a point guard?
Nobody. I already said that.
Okay, you're right.
My argument with that.
My point is this: I'm not judging James Harden as a point guard based off of his 3-point shooting. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm just saying he's the third best point. He's the third best shooting guard ever.
So yes, I agree with that statement. We talked about, and Jordan said, I'm a little bit because half of his career was at a point guard. And what I said was, well, I'm not putting him in the top 5 as a point guard. I will put him in the top 5 as a shooting guard.
I got you.
Absolutely. Well, number 3, boom, I got you. Number 3 as a shooting guard, 100%.
I got to put D
I'm
Wade
just
there.
not putting him top 5 as a point guard.
Okay. To Jordan, let's debate that.
Okay.
What is the criteria, and why do you put him third?
So the thing for me is because I still look at it as, for a lot of the players I look at, who's the best at whatever position all time.
Right.
What are you like on both sides of the ball? Right now, D Wade, as we know, he's a leader of blocks. I think for players 6'4" or below. He's also, 3-time champion. He's a Finals MVP. Like he ended up getting it done. Right. One thing that we know about James Harden, when it came to that moment, when it was time to get it done, what did you do? He didn't make it happen. So that's why, like, for me, I still had to put Dwayne Wade above James Harden. Like those are the criteria for me.
For sure.
So if and you know what? Let's include it all, because I don't even want to nitpick, right? Like Jordan just said, overall everything. So let's include his 3-point shooting, just like I would include Magic's ability to guard all 5 positions on the court, right? So let's include it all. Everybody that was great at whatever it was, let's include it all. So if I want to name top 5 point guards, I'm gonna put Magic in there. I'm gonna put Isaiah Thomas there. I'm at point guard. I'm going to put
Curry.
I'm gonna put Steph Curry. Obviously, he's a point guard. Yes, I'm gonna put Chris Paul there. I'm going to put Jason Kidd there. I would. So
Gotta
put
Jason
Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, those are 5 guys at point that I would even look at way before I'm looking at Harden. Now, if I'm go to the shooting guard side of the things, then I'm like, shit. I mean, you can't argue with these numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got, and of course, John Stockton was okay. He's top 50.
Whoa, stop. Hold on, time out. We're not gonna do this. John Stockton would dog some of these cats to this day. He still leads. He's top steals all time.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here, man? Y'all got to know basketball, bro.
Well, I think Bebop was saying he's okay in terms of like he can't leave him out. I think that's what he meant. It's like a sarcastic, he was okay. Like, I think that's what he meant.
Like sarcastically, yeah.
My bad. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, no, when I read it, that's what I took.
Whoa, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with y'all. But carry on. He must have froze.
Dan the man.
It's like James Harden in the playoffs.
But hey, there you go.
There he
back
is.
Now. What would you say?
I was on that Marcus Wi-Fi. My bad, y'all.
Nah, man. I don't know. I think Harden, the way that he played, especially in Houston, he was leading the league in points. He was also leading the league in assists. He was shooting over 90%. What up, Rick? And I think I forgot, it was some other stat that he was doing. I think he was up there in triple doubles for almost 3 or 4 of the years. So it's like out of 6 years that he was there.
When you talk about triple doubles, do we start to talk about Westbrook?
I'm about to say, did anyone mention Russ when we were talking about point guards?
Exactly, because he's top 75, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
I mean, my man is averaging triple doubles out here.
Yeah. It's hard too, like, how you gauge exactly, like someone who has championships, someone, like Barkley, who never won, but he was fucking like, one of the top, 75, 50 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I guess that's what I'm saying in terms of, like, if I'm comparing D Wade and James Harden was like, while he got them to almost that point, when it was time to get it done, he was a big part why they didn't get it done.
Right.
Meanwhile, you had Dwayne Wade
going to the final, being in the final.
I agree.
You know what?
I agree.
Welcome to Miami-Dade County. Get on my back. Even though I got Shaq, James Posey, J. Will, all those dudes. Get on my back. I'm gonna take y'all there. And then even when Miami won the other ones, right? When LeBron got into town, it wasn't like D Wade was still like, you know, he had his knee issues and things like that. You're still putting up 18, 19, whatever a game. It wasn't like if they were to lose, you were going to blame D Wade. Right. Even when they lost to Dallas, D Wade was a better player in that series.
Right. I agree.
So that's the thing for me. Is like, no, I can't, like in crunch time when it mattered. And yeah, that is me saying that as someone who, I say LeBron is my GOAT, but like, I can't put D Wade lower than 3. I can't put him lower than 3 in shooting guards.
And nobody's wrong. I think it's just all based on opinion, obviously. You know what I mean? Because both of us feel. I just know how Harden was in that league, and I think somebody said it, like him going to the free throw line as much as he did, regardless of how. I mean,
that was Bill. Shout out Bill for that stat.
He changed the game. Think about how they had to call fouls. That sweep, that sweep move, they had to stop calling that. That man changed. That man changed. It's certain things that he did within the game that made it difficult. That little step back that he did to lull you to sleep, and you knew it was coming, and you couldn't stop that.
And it's from a different angle because he's a lefty. Absolutely. So like, now you're really throwing off.
Now he's sidestepping. Why you got kids doing that now? That sidestep 3-point. Come on, man. That's not something, it's a lot of stuff that I feel like with Harden, he did help change the game.
He's a top 10. He's a top 10 shooting guard for sure.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a top 10 shooting
guard. I just couldn't put him top 3. That was it for me.
Can't take that away from him.
Everything is debatable. I think we both know who the top 2 are without question.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Now we can debate point guards. Absolutely. I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
That's totally different, but I'm with y'all though. All right. That about wraps it up for the night?
That wraps it up for the night.
I think we had a great convo. And Hey, you guys, guess what? Wednesday, me and Miss Tanya are going to the Warriors game. So you guys are going to have to do the show without us. And it's her first time at Chase Center. They're playing your team, the Hawks. Yes.
You gonna be there, Jordan?
No, I'll be coming off of work. So it's a big week for us.
Homecoming?
Big week.
What do y'all call it up there? What do y'all call it?
Big game.
Big game. Okay. See, I knew it's not homecoming. I remember it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, time to get the axe, man. You got to get the axe back.
Gotta get the axe back. Dang. Okay. All
that should be fun.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. But I'll say this: I got two. Well, more so one quick thing. My blessings and prayers out to Charvarius Ward and his family. Obviously, we all know what happened. They lost their daughter. Looks like he was back. He actually was at the game on Sunday. Was in the facility on Monday, which it means that he's in a certain place, which is good, right? Because look, obviously, I don't have any kids. So I can't even imagine what they're going through. So just prayers out to him, prayers out to the family, his wife, everybody. Hopefully that, now that they're back in the building, they can still get that love and support that they need. I just want to say that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Prayers up. Yep. Prayers up. All y'all. Appreciate y'all tonight.
Like, subscribe. We'll be back. For sure. Hey, man. Peace and blessings to all of y'all, yo.
Yes.
Sign us out.
Love you all. Let's get it. Where's the thingy, majiggy?
Where you left it.
Paul.
Bye.